It's time for Legal Talk with Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
As more Americans are facing economic hardship, they find themselves on the receiving end of debt collection. But did you know that you have rights and protections when it comes to debt collectors? I'm Lauren Scott, your host for Legal Talk, and today I'm joined by Brown & Crouppen lawyer Andrea McNairy to learn more. Good morning, Andrea. How's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, is there anything in place right now to protect us when debt collectors come calling or knocking on our door?
There is. So there's something called the Federal Debt Collection Practices Act. And what it does is it protects individuals from these debt collection groups. So, when they call, they are required to tell you they're a bill collector, issue a notice of what the debt is, who the original collector is, or also, if requested, provide validation of that debt.
So what does it require that debt collectors do?
Well, like I said, they have to give that mini Miranda warning saying they are a debt collector. Any information they're going to gather is to collect that debt, and then they have to provide you proof of that debt.
Okay, so are there things that they cannot do?
There is. So they can't contact you before 9 a.m. or after 8 p.m. if you tell them not to. Call your work, call your relatives, engage in other harassing behavior like threatening arrest or threatening legal processes that really aren't available to them in an attempt to collect a debt.
Yeah, so what are some steps to take once you've been contacted by a debt collector?
Well, first, you want to tell them that you only want to engage with them in writing. So this isn't going to stop the debt collections practices, but it's going to stop the phone calls. The next thing you want to do is request in writing proof of the debt. You have to do that within 30 days, but you want to do that as well. And then finally, if they are violating any of these things, you want to reach out to a federal debt collections practices attorney who deals in these violations.
Okay, all right. So if people want to reach out to you and learn more about this, how can they get in touch with you?
Andrea M at getbc.com or through the Brown & Crouppen website.
All right, well, thank you so much, Andrea, for being here.
Thank you.
This Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Brown & Crouppen. For more information, visit brownandcrouppen.com.